In 2013, Chicago realized the promise of smart cities with CTOS, a citywide operating system merging big data with surveillance, security, and transit programs. With a few hundred lines of code, hackers were able to hijack its central servers and cripple the entire grid. Many believed the attack would be a killing blow for smart city development. They were wrong.
In 2014, Ubisoft released a game that was super overhyped, that was supposed to be the best game ever made. They were wrong. Because this game sort of came out and died out real quick and nobody really cared that much, everyone assumed Watch Dogs was dead. They were wrong.
The Internet of Things. 6.4 billion connected devices now serve as collection points, mapping and recording our daily routines, making a more secure and more invasive system. But who else is listening?
I know it's been a minute, and I apologize for that. I just haven't had time to make a video in like a couple months, and it kind of sucks. But I'm back to it, and hopefully we're gonna get back to a weekly basis and getting coming out actually and making videos, because this is what I love to do. So today we're starting with a new thing that I decided to do, because the problem was I've been reviewing games, like I've been finishing them completely and like playing them to 100% before I review them, and it ends up being a lot of time that I have to put into the game itself to make a video. So what I decided to do is first look reviews. I'm gonna play like the first 20 minutes of the game and judge the book solely on the cover. So today, basically I'm gonna start playing a game that came out just this morning. I played the first 20 minutes of it, and we're gonna talk about what happened. Watch Dogs 2.
You are now less valuable than the data you produce. This is the new reality. Going dark is no longer an option. With threats to personal freedom rising, many are stepping forward. Whistleblowers, activists, and hackers have drawn their battle lines, putting the establishment on watch. But are they threats themselves, or have they become freedom's last line of defense? Freedom's last line of defense.
Now, I played Watch Dogs 1 a lot. In fact, I even went through and I got the original 1000 gamer score in the base game. I played it a ton, and I don't really remember if I even really liked it. It just, at the time, it's the only like sandbox game I had on my Xbox One, and so I played it a bunch solely because it was the only sandbox game I had. I didn't really have anything else to play. But now that I have a ton more games, how will Watch Dogs 2 stand out? I'm not quite sure.
Consider this your 10-sec initiation, Retro. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to bypass Bloom security doors and get inside. Then find and erase your personal CTOS profile.
Whatever they have on me, it's all bullshit, and I'm sick of getting harassed for it.
All the more reason for a purge.
One thing I do like was that they obviously listened to a lot of the critiques about this game. Not to mention that it was overhyped, which everybody knows about. It was gonna be the greatest game ever, and then it wasn't. And that just happened, whatever, it got overhyped. So did No Man's Sky. A lot of games have had this happen. So that's kind of what killed Watch Dogs first off. A lot of people were going in expecting something amazing, and it wasn't. But turns out Chicago, or at least the Chicago they made, wasn't very fun to look at. It was super gray and dull and bland and boring, and I mean, it was alright, it was fun for a little bit, but I distinctly remember playing the first like mission of it and being like, alright, I got this, like, I get it, enough, we're good enough. And obviously they decided to take it a different direction, and in the first 20 minutes of this game, you see the ocean super bright blue, you see super bright greens in the bushes and everything. Even though you're in like a weird complex thing with all these like computer towers or whatever in them, it's all super colorful. And even when the power shuts out, it's all red hued. And basically, they went the opposite direction and picked the brightest colors and made it as bright as possible. And I kind of like that. I like it a lot. It's a lot more fun to look at, and a lot more interesting so far. The first 20 minutes in. Another thing they did is I want to say his name's like Aiden or something like that, Aiden Pierce or something like that in this game. I don't even remember his name. That's how interesting he was. Like, nobody cares about the character. And so got rid of him, and they got a new protagonist who seems more interesting. He has already in the first 20 minutes a more backstory than the other guy did. Like, I remember something about his kid and wife or something. I don't know. The first game was, the story was, who knows? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to it. It didn't matter. I just had fun driving cars around and stuff. This one, though, it's already established that he's been like kind of a lurker in these guys' subreddit almost, and he wants to become a part of their group, and so he's doing this to impress them basically, and so he's a part of this group that seems like a storied group of characters. It's pretty interesting, except they give them all like the worst nicknames. Like, I don't know if the people at Ubisoft know like how hackers really are, but they like want to make them these weird street toughs, and like it's kind of awkward, honestly. Like, the first character you get introduced to is Hot Sauce. Like, come on now, like, Hot Sauce, okay, cool. Like, then the second one, he makes like a Trek reference, and ooh, as you meet him, it's just, it seems pandering. Like, there's no secret I'm a nerdy guy. I have like 1,000 Zelda shirts. I have more games than I can count. I have so many video game consoles. There's 11 of them hooked up to my TV right now. I'm a nerdy guy. And it just seems it seems like pandering when you name your characters Hot Sauce or whatever, you know? And they even make a Diablo 2 reference.
He's in the system.
Nobody's gotten that far. This is like the secret cow level.
It's like, okay, we get it. You want it to be like, look, nerdy hackers. But there's this weird juxtaposition that they almost make them street toughs. Like, your guy's fighting with a yo-yo. He's beating people up with a yo-yo, and they're hacking, and oh, they know the Diablo 2 cow level. Oh, crazy. But then, like, they wear all leather, and as you can see, I made my guy into a Trump supporter. Like, it's weird. Like, you're wearing biker gang gear, and it's kind of weird. Like, the outlaws, the kids on the beach drinking, going partying, woo, like going crazy. It's the hackers. What in this alternate timeline? What if the hackers are the bad boys? Whoa, dude, they're the outer society. It's crazy, man. Like, it's just kind of weird. Like, if they really saw a hacker, like a real hacker, it's 98% guarantee it's not gonna be the guy wearing full leather and beating up on guards and stuff. Like, he's probably gonna be at home DDoSing somebody from his computer.
That's not even the worst case scenario. All that data in the hands of the government, they'll arrest you for shit before you even do it.
Yeah, I've been there. Now I fucking know why. Man, fuck it! Fuck it, man. We're hackers. We outthink, we out dare. I say we tear down the fucking wall. Hey, show everyone what Bloom's up to, man. Show the world that their personal data is being used to rob them of their fucking freedoms. Fuck.
Whoa, the dude with thick rim glasses. Wow, he's gonna take over the world, dude. It's crazy, man. Like, whoa, what if, like, hackers could get girls or something? Man, that'd be nuts. Is that a petticoat?
Whose place am I in?
One thing that Watch Dogs 2 did make me want to do is, man, hackers are cool. So I'm going to try my best to become a hacker. So if I want to hack the planet, I need to look the part. First, a hacker's nothing without all his computers and gizmondos and all those stuff. So I'm thinking, like, gotta get like a sweet knapsack, like I don't know, 6 or 7 phones. 6 or 7 phones will probably do it. Maybe like an extra hard drive or 2. Throw a couple keyboards in there, man. I think 3 keyboards. 3 will be enough, I imagine. Gotta get your computer. Oh yeah, dude. Computer, dude. These are the thick rimmed glasses. Gotta have them thick, and they gotta be rimmed. Probably something sweet, like a straight build hat. Yeah. Something not too suspicious, like an old ass leather jacket. And then something to really keep you off the radar, like a neon orange bandana. You also can't forget the 2 skinny jeans and your yo-yo. Hack the planet, dude.
Iceberg, sitting butt naked, sipping drink in my sauna. Only fuck with hoes who rock Dolce and Gabbana. Dolce and Gabbana.
Now that I look the part of a badass hacker, I feel that I can give my first impression of Watch Dogs 2. In the first 20 minutes, it seems like it's trying awfully hard to be cool, but it is a lot of fun actually, and I enjoyed the first game. I'm sure I'm gonna like the second one. I'm sure I'll do a full review at some point on Watch Dogs 2, but for right now, Watch Dogs 2 gets a how do you do fellow kids out of 5.